Feeling good, feeling really good. It's great to be back on the field again and be out there going to work and, having the pads popping again. I missed it, so it's real good to get back.
What was the hardest part, just dealing with all that in the rehab process?
There were some discouraging days. I just didn't feel as strong as I used to be, and it was hard to get through those times. But ultimately, just kept my nose down, kept plugging away at it, and came back to where I am now, and I'm feeling good.
What do you like most about what you've seen from the offensive line? Obviously, you guys have a ton of experience coming back, but so far, what have you guys been doing well? We
have a lot of experience, and that's something that's really helped us. I mean, it's our second year in this system, so everyone's very familiar with it. And, there's a lot of layover from last year, and we're more able to recognize different defensive schemes and fronts and better execute the game plan.
How did you, looking back, evaluate yourself before your injury?
Looking back before my injury, I felt like my feet might have been a tad bit quicker, but now that I've gone through the rehab process, I feel like I'm back to where I was beforehand. The power and everything is still the same as it was before. I haven't lost any strength.
Did you feel like you were having a really good year individually?
I thought I was having a pretty good year individually. I look back at some of the early film, and obviously there's improvement week to week. But I thought I was having a pretty decent year, and then it was pretty tough to have that taken away from me. But it's very good to be back.
That was a Mississippi State game, right?
Correct, yes, sir.
Y'all taking? We keep hearing that there's going to be a little bit more emphasis on run offense this year. Do you feel like that you are, that you can see that there's a significant change?
For sure. I mean, in that room, we always want to run the ball. That's when we're at our happiest, is coming off the ball and putting our face in someone's chest and driving them off the ball. And there was a lot of emphasis on it this year, but even more so this year. We're really planning to put our hand in the dirt and run the ball up the gut and just play a hard, tough brand of football.
Does that help also when you're breaking in a new quarterback, a guy who might not have gotten many snaps or any in that situation to lean on the run?
I feel like it does give him confidence to know that even if he doesn't come away with a good play or the result of a play he wanted, that we've got backs and an O-line that can make things happen on the ground.
Speaking of the quarterbacks, as an offensive lineman, what have you seen from them the first couple weeks of camp?
They've all been doing very well. I mean, we've got confidence in all three of those guys, and it's going to be a battle for that position. But whoever ultimately gets the nod and gets the job, we have full support and confidence in.
Who's got the edge?
Man, I really couldn't tell you. I'm just doing my job, putting my nose to the grindstone, and getting my work done.
Come on.
There you go. How can this offensive line be as good as y'all were last year? Can it be better, and why?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. We have more experience, so I think we could be more fundamentally sound. Like I said, it's our second year in this system and our second year under Coach Turner. So I think our footwork will be a lot better. Our technique and our overall understanding of the scheme will be a whole lot better. So I think we have the potential to be just as good, if not better, than last year's O-line.
What about the guys on the tackles, though, this year?
They're coming along. I mean, we've got some really athletic guys on the edge there, and we're working against some good D linemen, and we're getting good reps right now. I think our tackles do an excellent job this year.
Does it take a second season to get used to Coach Turner?
I don't know if you ever get used to Coach Turner. He's always a really high energy guy, and every one of his meetings is going to be entertaining. But he is a great coach. He really is. He's the definition of a technician. So it's really enjoyable to play underneath him.
And you probably can't share a lot of what happens in those meetings, right?
No, I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on that one.
So just kind of to summarize, you're saying that, I think this is what I heard from you, that maybe we're going to see a more physical type of A&M offensive line this year than maybe in the last couple?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe we'll be more physical this year.